Hey, Benin here with a new battle against the Angel of the Night, and let's get started. So, sorry for smacking my teeth. I sent in my roof phone, and she sends out her Garchomp, and I didn't know she was going to withdraw. I thought she would go straight for an attack, but she sends out Arcanine, and I guess this is a life. Well, this ended up being a life orb. I thought it was utility, but I just get a free sub, so yay for me. Sorry for that lag. Yeah, lag. So I used taunt just because I thought she might howl me out of my sub or something like that, but she goes in straight for like flare blitz. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty gangster. That's thugnificent or whatever. And you'll see here where I love not having a max speed Erufun at all because Erufun doesn't need speed, but it tanks the extreme speed very well for a life orb, extreme speed. Um, so I just go into the Felicity just to get some more recovery, and I like recovery hacks. But I probably should have stayed in and used toxic. But I send in use Tide, please, my Rotom wash form. I've noticed that this guy and the not the grass guy, but the fire burn one have been like notorious switch-ins for a lot of shit. So, but I replaced Electro Ball with Volt Change. But he goes in for extreme speed, and it knocks out my thing. Here's one of the times where I kind of wish he was still type Ghost, but oh well. So I send in my Lot Bunny, and he goes for extreme speed. She goes for extreme speed, gets a crit, and that was kind of bullshit, but whatever. Actually, having low HP was my downfall this whole entire match. But she gets seated. So now I'm back at half health. So I baton pass, and I go straight in for Latias because I thought I can get off a. I didn't think I would die from any move he had, but then he crippled my ass with like freaking extreme Thunder Wave. She just like tears me down with Thunder Wave, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's kind of bullshit. So I just went for it to try, and obviously this unicorn massive horn goat thing is like bulky as fuck because that should have killed. But hey, so I switch out because Latias is basically useless right now. I switch out into a Rufon again. I was gonna try to get the seed up. But he used Xizor, and I still take an Xizor that's super effective, and it's freaking stupid. And this is a calm Rufon, so I'm like really happy. But I just go in for lead seed. I know I can't use Toxic, and she goes in for Xizor again. Um, I didn't know what I should have done here, except stand, use him as fodder. Um, so I was just being gimmicky as hell, just in case he wanted to Thunder Wave again or something like that. I just used taunt, and you know, I'm a beast like that, so I can do shit like that. And she just goes for X's her again. Um, so yeah, I think I switched this turn. I don't remember. Um, yeah, I switched this turn, and I thought that he might not go for. Well, he went for X's, or I thought I would be faster. I survived the X's, but I thought I would be faster, and I guess I wasn't, and I'm pretty mad about that. But he goes for the Sacred Sword, and it gets the KO on my Lopunny, so I'm real sad about that. But oh well. Who did I send out? I don't understand that whole raid subsided thing. It doesn't make any sense for me. So I sent out my Rosa raid and lag. Sorry about that. He X's ours, and I go in straight for a sleep powder, just to put him to sleep. I probably should have just killed it, but I wanted to try to set up if possible. Um, helped me out a lot if I hadn't killed him. Uh, but I go for growth, and I just wanted to raise some attack and stuff again. And I don't know if she can learn agility, but Rosary needs agility more than growth because she's like lacking in speed, and I just wanted to have a choice, focus sash type of person. And so here, I probably should have put it back to sleep again just for the hell of it, just 'cause it would have been funny, but I decided to get rid of it. And so yeah, so she's in her buffalo, and I friggin' hate this thing. I still personally think Toros would still be able to hit Miltank better. So whatever. Um, but I just lead seated and he avoided it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because that would have helped me out a lot to sap his health like that. But he avoided it, and so I sent in my cut man. Number two, he withdraws she withdraws the fake ass Toros with Afro, and she goes into Garchomp, and I thought this would get a crit. This cut man has scope lens, and I used Nightshade, and it did not get a crit. I guess things weren't on my side, and this ended up being a bulky Garchomp. By the way, that's why it did crap damage. This is the max attack cut man, Jolly. And so I just sent in Latias. This is a good game. I just took it in the ass. The double chop got a crit, but it's a pretty good move. So good game, Angel of the Night, Elena. And subscribe to her channel.